Second, it's Thanksgiving, so I want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving, and I have a Thanksgiving story. You know, like Abe Lincoln said, the best way to deal with politics is stories. So, I was born on Thanksgiving Day. In fact, my birthday is tomorrow on Thanksgiving Day. You know, once every 7 years it's on Thanksgiving. So here's the story. So my mom went into labor at about 5:30 a.m. on Thanksgiving morning. My dad packed up the car they had, which was then called, you young people who never have heard of this, a Studebaker, and drove her to the hospital. It was a hospital called in New York City called French Hospital. We lived in Brooklyn. The hospital was in Manhattan. French Hospital was run by a French Order of Nuns. Now, why French Order of Nuns had a hospital in Midtown Manhattan, I don't know. They did. But it was at 29th Street and 7th Avenue. So my dad gets her there at about 7 o'clock, and she's all settled by about 8:30. And for you young people, those days, birthing was different than today. It was none of this touchy-feely stuff with the spouse in the delivery room and all of that. They would send the men down to a little room to walk, smoke cigars, and pace the floor, waiting for the blessed event. And of course, in those days, you didn't know if it was going to be a boy or a girl. Okay. So my dad got down to this room at about 8:30. But he's sort of a free spirit. And he said, gee whiz, we're from 29th Street and 7th Avenue. Guess what's 5 blocks away? Macy's. So he decided to go watch the Thanksgiving Day parade instead of just waiting in the room there. And at about 12:30, when the parade ended, he had accidentally bumped into a friend of his, and they decided to go into a nearby pub to celebrate the upcoming event, upcoming blessed event. Well, P.S. I was born at 11 a.m. My dad showed up at 4 p.m., creating the first fight that my mom and dad had over me. However, the story has a happy ending. It wasn't that bad, because he is 94, praise God. She is 89, praise God. They celebrated their 68th anniversary in April, and every Thanksgiving we drive them up to my brother who lives in New England part of Connecticut, and we have a great Thanksgiving with all their children, in-laws, grandchildren, relatives, everybody else. So it's a nice happy ending to the story. So sure, I wish everyone a very happy and blessed Thanksgiving with your families. One other note of our family. So we always have turkey, of course, and stuffing. But my brother makes smoked pork chops. So in our family, smoked pork chops are a tradition on Thanksgiving in addition to turkey.